This is Inside Athletics with Toombs County Athletic Director Bill Benton. Coach Benton, thank you for being with us today. We just wanted to talk about some things that have come to light in the past few weeks with everything going on with the coronavirus and GHSA changing things as we go forward and start looking at football season. So first off, now that practices have started for our fall sports, what are some things that we're doing to keep our athletes safe in Toombs County as they practice and prepare for their seasons?
Well, we've got a good handle on things, Tyler, because we've been doing some summer workouts, obviously voluntary, but we've got the COVID check, we've got the temperature check, we've got the questionnaire. During the summertime, we took some extra precautions. Today is actually the first day that our football team has been indoors, and in fact, nobody's really been in the weight room. We've tried to do all our stuff outside, conditioning, endurance, the weights. We do it with tires. So, we've just got into this phase of it, which was above and beyond what Georgia High School asked us to do. So we feel good about that. We haven't had a positive case among the kids yet in football. We had one in softball, but we're doing everything we can now that we're rolling into the season preparation. We've got to have meetings. We've got to have weights inside and some things like that. We're fogging, which is disinfecting everything. We've had the equipment and we've used it before. We're just making it more intentional. Obviously, we're cleaning all the equipment between every player's use, and again, water bottles for each individual. Nothing as a team. So, we're learning to live with this instead of thinking about it being something that's a hindrance. We're making it a habit. So we feel good about it.
That's right. GHSA has already pushed back football for a couple of weeks until after Labor Day. How has that affected team preparation as we're getting ready for this upcoming season?
Well, I think it just got us a couple extra weeks to get acclimated to what we have to do. We have to spend more time on things other than practice with the disinfecting and the COVID check. You don't want to keep those kids there all day, but all that's necessary. So we're working on ways to do that and get the kids in a routine. And, the fact that we've got an extra 2 weeks to get ready really feels good. So we don't have to try to just cram it all in at one time.
And looking forward to the season, our schedule that was already put in place before all of this happened, how has it affected our schedule going forward with us pushing this season back a couple of weeks?
Well, our schedule had already gotten changed when the South Carolina School Association moved theirs back even further, and we had Hilton Head on there, so we lost that game immediately. So we were able to work out a situation where Raymond County is going to come here. They were going to come the original date that that Hilton Head would come, but that ours got moved. But they had 4 South Carolina games, so we were able to get them in. That's going to be on the Thursday before the real squill on Friday, October 8th, I think is that date. So that's an exciting addition to the schedule. A team that went deep in the playoffs to put us out in the second round last year, they're going to come here. So that's going to be an exciting time. So, we try to look for anything good that we could get out of all this stuff we have to do. And the fact that we were able to add Raven and get them at home and do it on the Thursday night before the real squill, just a blessing.
Now, are we going to travel to Raven next year, or will we have Hilton Head back on the schedule?
We'll have Hilton Head back on the schedule, and they'll come to us. So we were able to double dip on 2 home games. That picked up an extra home game for us. That gives us 7 home games and 4 away, which is pretty good.
That sounds perfect. So scheduling for other fall sports, has anything been affected so far with us getting ready to start up the season?
No, everything else is in fact, softball I think is going to kick off this Saturday. So nothing else has been affected. Again, nothing but our routine and how we handle things. And, again, we're going to go about it in the right way and not do it begrudgingly. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'll say it to every coach. We're here to serve and develop our athletes, and their safety is first and foremost in what we do.
Absolutely. So another hot topic, seating for home games. Have we figured out a plan for how we're going to handle people coming to enjoy our home games in person this year?
Let me say this. I want to first talk a little bit about Georgia High School Association. I hammer them sometimes. I don't always agree with what they do sometimes. And I tell you what they've done with this, in my opinion. They've done as good a job as could be done in this situation. I look at the states around us. Florida is in a teetotal mess. Their association doesn't know what to do. They hadn't done anything. I don't even want to get into that. South Carolina's done what they did. All they did was move us back 2 weeks, and then they said this: your stadium is yours, and it's going to come under your jurisdiction how you want to handle it. And Tyler, if you think about our stadium and you know the kind of room we have, we felt like we've got the best of both worlds. If people are coming in and don't want a social distance, we're going to recommend mask. We're not going to require mask. But, you're going to have people that really don't worry at all about it. They can sit right there in the stands. You got people that want a little social distancing. They can get up on the top 2 tiers, spread out. Or, we never have people travel very well when they come here like used to. You got plenty of room on the visitor side to get totally away. So we're not going to put any restrictions on it at this point, and we don't know what the government or the governor or anybody else is going to say moving forward. But at this time, if you want to come watch high school football, you have every right to come in the stadium. Again, we're going to recommend, not require, and you can sit as close or as far away from it as you want. And here's what I say: if you don't want to be there, stay at home and listen on the radio. We understand, but people that want to be at the ball game are going to have the opportunity to be there. And you think about all the parents with kids on the field, they're going to be there. So do I know how the crowds are going to be? I don't have a clue. But we're going to continue to have concessions. That was a point of contention at one time. They agreed we could have concessions and we can open the gates to anybody and everybody.
That sounds perfect, Coach Benton. Thank you so much for being on our YouTube channel. This is Tyler Cooler reporting for Toombs County Communications. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more information.